Hello guys and welcome to Laravel 7 tutorials. So guys, in the previous video we successfully implemented the count that was related to our admin dashboard and the user one. Okay, and we also implemented the link so that let's say if in any case we are going to click on any specific card, we are going to be redirected to that specific page to whom it belongs. Let's say in this case I have clicked the categories card, so I am redirected to this category page. Okay, and similar with the tags. Let's say if I'm going to click the tags card, I'm redirected to the tags link. Okay, let's move forward. And guys, in first of all I just want to mention that let's say mine record right here can be different from yours. Why? Because sorry to say guys, but once again my XAMPP was crashed because of Avast antivirus. So yeah, I had to reinstall the XAMPP because it was corrupt, and because of the reinstallation I had to create these records again. So it may differ, but I have implemented each and every functionality the way it was. Like I have two users, I have some blogs, I have some awaiting blogs, and I have some approved blogs. Okay, so everything is fine, just the text would be different, so you can ignore that for now. Okay, because because anyway we are going to remove all these blogs and we are going to implement some real data, okay, or some huge amount of data right here. Okay, and this is not any relevant. Okay guys, so that was the point. And yeah, I just want to mention, in any case, let's say if you are facing troubles with your XAMPP, let's say if it is corrupt and you want to uninstall it, for the first thing you need to do is, first of all guys, before uninstalling the XAMPP, you should move to C, XAMPP, htdocs, and right here we have all of our projects right here. So before uninstalling the XAMPP, you need to copy or take a backup of these projects. Why? Because let's say if you uninstall the XAMPP, you lose everything you have right here. Okay, it is going to ask you as well, like are you sure you want to delete them, because you may lose your projects or folder structure. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Before deleting or before uninstalling the XAMPP, you should take a backup of these folder, your projects, and also you can take a backup of your database from the PHP MyAdmin. Okay, but in my case my PHP MyAdmin was also crashed, so I couldn't do anything. So I did this, I reinstalled the XAMPP and implemented the data. Okay guys, so let's move on. And in this video guys, we are going to start implementing the CMS that would be related to this about page. Okay, because our website is going to be dynamic. So let's say if in any case I want to change the data right here, I can simply with the help of dashboard. Okay, so similar thing with the contact us page, and we are also going to have some links related CMS. Okay, just keep that in mind. And the basic structure of the about and the contact page is, we have one heading, we have a short description, and we have a detailed description. Similar with the contact page, we have a heading, we have a short description, and we have a description. And about this form, we are going to implement that in a separate video, okay, because that's another topic. And for the social links, we have three icons for which we are going to implement the CMS. So guys, first of all I need to create a link right here so I can view the page that is related to the CMS fields, or sorry, CMS pages. Okay guys, so first of all let's move to Sublime. And one more thing guys, as you can see we don't have a front end link right here, so we are going to implement that as well. And for that, what I'm going to do is I will move to Sublime, Resources, Views, User Panel, Layout, Sidebar. I'm going to copy this view site link from li to this HR. Let's copy this. Now let's move to backend, Layout, Sidebar, and let's paste everything here. Okay, and let's, yeah, everything is fine because we don't need to change the front end link. It is going to be similar for every user, for a user and the admin. Okay, let's do a refresh, and now we have a view site link. Let's click it, and yes, it's working fine. Okay guys, so other link would be the other thing we want to do right here is we want to implement another link, and that would be just like this. Okay, so in this case we need to change the URL because the with the help of this URL we are going to be redirected to the home page, and we don't want that. So CMS, we are going to create this route to viewer page. Okay, now let's change the icon. Let's say FA minus task. That is like not completely similar to CMS, but yeah, we can use it for now. And the heading would be CMS, and if in any case you want to use any other icon, you can. Okay guys, so okay, I made a mistake, and that is the double sidebar. Okay, let's remove this heading. Okay guys, now let's view it again. Refresh. Okay, so I need to get a sidebar here. Sorry guys. Okay, and I am going to copy this and I'm going to paste it right here. That's it. Let's see it again in action. Yeah, now it's fine. Now let's click this CMS, and not found. Why? We don't have a route, and we haven't implemented the page as well. So first of all, let's move to web.php and let's create that route. I'm going to copy this and let's align this first. Yeah, now it looks fine, and let's paste this route again, and I'm going to name it CMS. Once again, we are going to hit backend controller, and in this case the method would be CMS. Now let's move to backend controller and let's implement the method, because we need to call a view. So let's say CMS view, or we can say plate. Okay, now let's implement the function, public function CMS, and you need to return view, which we haven't created yet. So let's create that. Okay guys, now let's create a view, and for that, for the CMS page, we can use any of these pages, and let's use the tags one. So I will move to Sublime, and let's access let's say tags. Okay, now I'm going to copy everything from this tags plate, copy everything, close it. Now I'm going to create a new file inside the backend folder, paste everything, and let's save it. Sorry, not backend, cms.blade.php. Yeah, now it looks fine. Okay, let's make some changes. Blogging CMS, title would be CMS, and the heading would be CMS as well. Okay, and the remaining changes we can let's say we can do these changes later, but the first thing we need to do is we need to see this page in action on our front end. Okay, this time by front end I mean this one. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, let's remove this model as well, because we don't need that. Let me show you. I'm removing this. Okay, tag model, because we don't need it, that's for sure. Okay, and I'm going to comment this out as well. Okay, now let's return this view from right here. I want to call the blade that exists in the backend folder with the name CMS. Okay, let's do a refresh. Let's click this CMS. Yeah, now we have our CMS page right here. And guys, now you can see the changes right here. And in this case, we are going to have some collapsible card, and we don't need this type of card anymore for this, at least for this CMS page. So what I'm going to do is, let's move to CMS plate, and I'm going to remove everything except the heading. Okay, let's see this page again. Yeah, now it looks way fine. Okay guys, so for the collapse card I have an idea, and that is, let's access our Bootstrap SB admin theme. For that I will move to downloads folder, downloads, and here I have my Bootstrap SB admin extracted files. So right here, yeah, okay, if you don't have these files, what you can do is simply download it again, because I have shared the links in the beginning lectures. Okay, so you can download it again if in any case you don't have it. Okay, so just a reminder. Okay guys, let's move, and I'm going to access this cards.html, and these are some similar like basic cards, and in this case we need this one. Okay, so let's copy this, and how am I going to do that? So let's move to download once again, to the Start Bootstrap theme. I am going to open this cards with the Sublime text. Open with Sublime text, and let's move down to the card section. Here we have our cards. Sorry. Okay, so this one, collapsible card, you can search for it as well. Okay, so yeah, I need this one, so I'm going to copy this one. Copy, close, and paste it right here. That's it, guys. Now let's see it in action. Not here, but right here. Okay, so collapsible, yeah, so it's working perfectly fine. And let's start editing it. Let's start editing because we need to make some major changes. Okay guys, so first of all, this section would be related to, let's say, about page. Sorry for this selection. Let's remove this, and I'm going to rename this heading to about page. Okay, let's see this. I know it's a minor change, but yeah. Okay, about page. Now let's change the ID. Just keep that in mind. If you are going to make changes right here to the href hash this ID, okay, you need to make the similar changes right here to area control and to right here this ID. Okay, just keep that in mind. So about page. Okay, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it right here and right here. Now let's see this in action if we didn't break anything. Okay, so yeah, it's collapsible, but now let me show you with an error. Now it is not going to work. See, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, if yours card collapsible is not working, this could be the one big reason. Okay guys, now it looks way fine. Okay, so similarly guys, we are going to have these cards for the contact page as well. So I'm going to copy this, copy, and paste it right here, and we are going to have a similar card, collapsible card, for the footer link. So let's make these changes. Contact, some major one, and right here for the footer section. Footer is not a page. Okay guys, section, or let's say, yeah, section would be fine. Okay, let's make these changes right here. ID would be footer in this case, and I'm going to implement this ID right here as well and here as well. Okay, and one more thing, because I know some people make mistakes, so for those guys I'm going to make a mistake as well. Okay, let's see this. Okay, when I'm going to click on this one, I am just closing this footer section. Okay, and when I click this contact page, you can see I am collapsing both this about page and contact page. The reason is, guys, right here, this one, because they have the same ID. So make sure to change the ID, or it should be unique. Okay, so in this case, contact page, and I'm going to copy this, paste it right here, paste it right here. That's it. Now it should work fine. Okay guys, so now everything is working fine. And one more thing, or one last thing for these, from these cards, I don't want to set show as the default, but I want it as the close one by default. Okay, so I'm going to remove this show class. If you want to keep it, you can. Okay guys, now these cards are closed. Let's say if I'm going to click it, and now it's working fine. Okay, and it looks way better for me at least. Okay guys, now what we need to do is, as we have discussed for about the contact page and the about us page, we have a heading, we have a short description, and we have a detailed description page. So for that we need to create some form right here, so we can create or update these fields. So yeah, let's do that. And to save some time, once again I'm going to move to create blog page, and I'm going to copy this form from right here till this second div. Let's say, see this div, and I'm going to copy this from right here to the card body. Okay, because I'm going to remove this card body for simplicity, guys. Okay, so we have copied the card body from right there. So now what we need to do is we need to close the form and the div. Let's do that. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now it looks fine. And one more thing guys, I need a description field which I can copy from right here as well. Okay, one more thing guys. If in any case you think your description can contain like heading, blog letters, or let's say any icons, etc., what you can do is you can simply use the CK editor that we implemented for the blogs. Okay, let me show you this one guys. Okay, CK editor, you can use it, but in my case I know that I am going to have just the text right here for the description, so I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to implement like the simple description field. So yeah, let's move to CMS once again, and right here let's move to create blog, and I'm going to copy this short description div. Copy, close this, and I'm going to paste this inside this div form element. Okay, that's it. One last thing, we need to implement the button as well for the form submission. Let's access this create blog once again, and I'm going to copy this button, copy, and I'm going to paste it right here just before the form. Okay, now let's do a refresh. Yeah guys, so now it looks way better and it looks perfect. Now the one last thing right here would be we need to change the heading and the placeholder so it refers to the respective page or the section. So let's do that, and let's start doing that now. Okay, so first of all, right here the title would be, the label would be about heading. Okay, a name would be about underscore heading. I'm going to copy this so we don't have to change this later. I'm going to replace it with the ID as well, and with the old value as well, and with the placeholder we can write about. Oh, simple. Okay, and for the error let's paste that again, this about heading, copy, paste it, and paste it right here. Sorry, Control Z, paste it. That's it. Now let's implement the let's say the short description. So about short description. Okay, and right here as well, about underscore short underscore description. Okay, let's copy this, let's paste it right here, let's paste it to the old value, let's change the placeholder, and let's say what do we do, something like that for the placeholder. And for the error, same name. For the error detail, same name. And for the description, in this case this is going to be the description, so I'm going to just change this to about underscore description, and let's copy this and let's paste it right here, right here, right here, and right here. That's it guys. Now let's see it in action for the about page. And yeah, now it looks way better. Okay guys, so now we can move to the contact section, and as we have seen that our about and contact page related CRUD would be same, or the CMS would be same, like heading, short description, and some description. Okay, as we have discussed, we are going to cover this part because this is related to front end. We are going to cover it in a separate video. Let's keep that in mind. And actually in this case we need the same field, that's what I mean. So I'm going to copy these field from right here, or the form from right here, and I'm going to paste it right here. Okay, and guys, you can notice that even after copy and pasting we are consuming a lot of time. So let's say if I was writing all this code again and again, just imagine how much time we are going to take. Okay, so yeah, that's the reason we are using a copy paste method most of the time. Sorry for that guys. Yeah, we have our form. Let's align this and let's see this in action because we need to make some changes. Okay, now it looks fine. Let's make some changes. Contact, in this case contact, and let's copy this, paste it right here, paste it right here, and this would be contact us. Okay, paste it right here and paste it right here. Okay, now for this should be contact short description. This should be once again contact short description. Let's copy this, paste this right here as well, paste it right here as well, and why contact us, let's say why contact us. Okay, let's paste it here for the errors as well. And the last thing, description, and we need to change this contact. Let's copy this, paste it right here, paste it right here, here and here. Okay guys, so now it looks fine. Let's see it in action. Contact, yeah, so everything looks fine. If you want to change this heading, you can, it's totally up to you. Okay, just keep that in mind. You can, let's say short description, but for that you need to change the text of the error, okay, by yourself. So yeah, I'm keeping that in mind. So for the footer section guys, we are going to have some links. So let's create, actually we need the similar form for this one as well. So I'm going to copy this card because we are going to make some changes related or relevant to that footer section. So let's replace this card body. Okay, yeah, let's see this in action. Footer section, yes, it's working. Now in this case I don't want any description related field, so I'm going to remove it. Yeah, okay, now I'm going to copy this one and I'm going to paste one more for this. Okay guys, so yeah, that's it. Let's see this again. Yeah, now what I'm going to do, first of all, let's change the text and the placeholder because that is important. So first of all, I'm not going to have this GitHub link, so we are going to have, let's say, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, so let's create that fields. Let's say Twitter. Okay, and let's rename this to Twitter, and I'm going to copy this. Let's paste it right here, here, and let's say www.twitter.com/profile. Okay, just for an example for the placeholder. So right here Twitter again, here once again. Let's move forward. For this one we can implement Facebook. Okay, let's change the name of this field as well, Facebook. Let's copy this and paste it everywhere related to this input field. Okay, not everywhere. Yeah, so placeholder would be www.facebook.com/profile. Okay, let's replace this with Facebook. Yeah, now let's change this one to Instagram. Okay, and name Instagram. Copy this one, paste it right here, and this time it would be www.instagram.com/profile. Yeah, so let's change it, this one, to Instagram as well. Yeah guys, let's see this in action. Okay, footer, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Okay, one last thing guys, these links can be, let's say, huge. Like if you are going to access your Facebook profile, you are going to see some huge link, or for any other pages. Okay, so these links can be like something huge. Okay, and let's say if in any case you don't want to move your pointer like this, like mouse pointer like this, so what you can do is, or what we can do is, we can extend this field to 12th column. That would be fine. Okay, okay guys, because most of the time user don't like to move the pointer. Believe me guys, I'm talking with the help of experience. I have seen some clients like this. So yeah, okay, and I'm going to copy this div, and I'm pasting it for this one and this one as well. Okay, so I don't have to change it again and again. Okay guys, let's see this again, and yeah, it's fine. So yeah, our CMS page is ready, guys, because let's say if in any case you want any other page to be included right here, you can simply implement it just like this. But in my case, I'm going to do for the about page, contact and footer section. That's it. Okay guys, so yeah, in the next video guys, we are going to start implementing the CMS or CRUD related to about page. And I just want to let you know guys, for this portion, for the about page, for the contact page and for the footer section, we aren't going to have too many records, but in this case we are going to have only one record. And we are going to for the first time, let's say if I'm creating a record for the about page, first time it should be creation, and the second time it should be updation, and for the third time again and again it is going to be the updation field. Okay, so in this case we are not going to implement the complete CRUD, but it would be a CMS. Let's say first of all what you need to do is create, and if it already exists, what you need to do is update. That's it guys. Okay, so yeah, and one more thing guys, we are not going to implement 3 separate tables for these fields. Why? Because guys, we can't have a single table for only one record. Okay, let's say one table for this record, one table for one record of this contact page, and one table for one record of this footer section. No guys, we aren't going to do this, but we are going to implement a single table and we are going to have 3 records. Basically we are going to implement a CMS table, and we are going to implement all these field inside that table. Let's say 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9, and 1 for the ID. So that's it, that's the whole idea. So yeah, in the next video we are going to start the about page CRUD, but in this video the last part I want to do is I want to create the table and the model for the CMS. So let's do that, and for that I'm going to move to git bash. Let's stop our project, and I'm going to write php artisan make model name is CMS, and I want the migration as well, so -m flag. Okay guys, so model created successfully. Let's see this. Sublime app, right here you can see cms.php. so our model is created. Let's move to database for the migration, and you can see our migration is also created. So in the next video guys, we are going to start implementing the CRUD related to about page. Okay, and we are also going to initialize, or let's say we are going to create the fields of this CMS table as well. Okay, once again we are going to have single table that will be holding records in total 3, one for about, one for contact, one for footer section. So total number of records 3 with the help of section names or something like that. Okay, and we aren't going to have different tables for this page. Okay guys, I've told you the reason in great detail. So yeah, that's it from this video guys, and in the next video we are going to start implementing the about page CRUD, and we are going to start implementing or making the changes related to field for the CMS table. So that's it from this video guys. I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you, take care, and yes guys, be ready. Okay, take care.